Hi guys, Funky here, Scale Street Garage. Welcome to this new video, and today's one is the Budgie Toys number 15 from 1957, and it's the Austin 59, the Westminster Countryman. Lovely little model. Found this one in a local charity shop, and as soon as I saw it I knew I just had to have it. So picked it up and I thought we can make this look nice again. That's a little bit of damage. It's got a damaged front bumper. The wheels are a bit seized, but we can get over that problem. That's not a problem, is it? It's not a problem at all. So what I like about these budgie cars, no rivets. Look at that. It's just two posts that push up inside. I'm surprised that these were never lost. I really was. Now, how simple was that? It's literally just pushed together. It's been like that for over 60 years. Unbelievable. And it's been well played with. Somebody's painted it. It's been painted over. Should be orange, and somebody's done it in red. So we'll get rid of all that paint and into the usual shitty strip. There we go. Fully submerged. See you in a little while. Let's get onto the chassis. As you can see, it's got the crimped axles, which were around until around 1958-59. So we'll just get rid of the crimps. And this wheel is absolutely lock solid, so I'm just using the cutters there to actually be able to grip the axle and pull the wheel through. It's just locked on there tight. There we go. So that's that out. And I decided in the end to just cut the crimps off. I'm going to replace the axles. So thinking about this now, it's got paint on it. It's pretty rough condition, so might as well chuck it in with the body. So into the shitty strip it goes. See you later. Have a nice swim. So whilst that's soaking, we'll put the wheels into the poor man's washing machine. Give them a good old shake and put them to one side and let the isopropyl do its work. It's about 75% water and about 25% isopropyl, 99% isopropyl. So, and just a touch of washing up liquid. So it does its job nicely. So 15 minutes have gone, and usually this is fine, but that still looks red to me. Give it a quick scrape. Yep, nothing's coming off at all. So I think, okay, what I'll do is if I scratch the surface with this little paintbrush, it's literally just the aluminium on the ends now. I thought if I scratch the surface of the paint and agitate it a little bit, and the old shit strip might be able to bite in and pull the paint off. But it was an epic fail. So I had a brain fart. Let's use caustic soda. Got a foot longer sausage jar like Rob uses at Matchbox Garage, and it does the job nicely. And as you'll see there, the paint's floating off, so I know it's doing its job. That's quite nice. So I took the chassis out and left the body just sitting in there for a few more minutes. So there's the chassis, no paint on it whatsoever, and look how easy that polishes up. I was amazed how easy this came out. It looked really tarnished to start with. As soon as that brush hit it, it just gleamed. Absolutely gleamed. It was like a mirror. Just a shame that the bumper was broken. But like I say, for 60 years old, it's done well. I'm surprised on the one corner missing. I expected all four being missing, but it's been kind of looked after. So right, a few minutes later, now let's have a quick look at this body. The caustic's cooled down enough for me to hold the jar, and as you'll see, literally just peels off. Comes off in sheets. So keep that a little bit there for a colour match, and I'll shoot off and give this a quick scrub off and rinse off quickly, just using hot water and a bit of soap and the old mother-in-law's toothbrush. It all came off nicely. I can put that back now, you don't know. And it was like 99.9% gone. But then once again, as soon as I hit it with this wire wheel, it just absolutely gleams. Comes to life, it's like new again. Absolutely beautiful. I was almost in two minds whether to just give this a clear coat and say, I like that. But I thought, no, I'm not doing that. I will do that one day. I know I will, because I keep thinking about doing it. As you'll see, this isn't speeded up at all. That is it. It was literally, boom, done. Absolutely love it. So that's ready for the old paint booth. So let's let's concentrate on this bumper repair. Just going to use a piece of an old car. The door window pillar looks just about the right dimensions, so we'll cut that out. It's a brand new blade this, and it kind of does bite well. It really does. It's a bit thicker than the usual blade, so it's really tough. And as you'll see there, I'm actually going on the reverse cut on that one, using the going upwards instead of downwards. But we have a good reason for that. And the reason being is, it's a spiral cutting blade. Doesn't matter what direction you actually go, it's going to cut. Like I say, it's a little bit thicker than the standard blade, so it's not as intricate, but it saves you having to struggle about getting around corners, etc. So now back to this pillar. Let's give it that lovely little bend on there, like it needs to go around the corner of the car. Luckily I can match it up with the one that's still on the actual chassis, and I managed to get it pretty much spot on first time, so I was happy about that. Now it's just a case of keeping hold of the bloody little thing whilst I get rid of the paint and thin it down a little bit, because it's just a little bit too thick. So I need to just make it a little bit thinner, so I'll just use the little flat file. It takes a second or two. As you know, it isn't hard, this metal. It's nice and soft. It's just so bloody fiddly with the size of it, that's all. Doesn't take long. Just make sure the end's nice and flat, ready for the glue. I'm only going to glue this in place. I'm not even going to attempt to try and soft weld it. No way whatsoever. And I'll just ensure that the end of the bumper is nice and flat as well, so the glue gets a nice good bite onto it. Get good adhesion. And what I'm using here is the super glue gel. It's almost come up to the end of its lifespan, this bottle, so it's a little bit thicker than usual. It'll only get used occasionally now. I've bought some new. So just sticking this little end piece on. Check it, make sure it's right. Sorry about the disappearing off camera there, guys. And just give it a quick check. And I'll disappear again here just because I want a closer look. Yep, I'm happy with that. As I'm getting to be an old fart, I actually I wear glasses now for reading and things like that. But when I'm working on cars, many time I've got a head magnifier. So I put it on like a headband, and it's just got a lens popping down with a torch on, but I don't use a torch. Now to mix some paint up. Luckily I kept the original piece, and luckily I did a nice guesstimate on this one, and I got the actual colour perfect first time. It is actually red going in there, not brown, guys, and that actually looks great there, doesn't it? The settings have dropped on my video camera again, and every time I set them, every time the battery was flat, it loses the settings, and I keep forgetting to put them back on again. I'll be perfectly honest. It's my fault. And it's an absolute perfect match. I was happy with that. In 1957, these cars came out through Esso, and they came in pale blue and orange, and it's the only two colours that they did. So obviously somebody didn't like the orange, and because they'd painted it red, but I think it's quite nice, the orange. I really do. Once again, it's just the Tamiya colours, Tamiya acrylics. As you'll all know by now, I absolutely love these acrylics. I think they're great. I thin them down using isopropyl alcohol. I don't use any water in there whatsoever. Don't use the was it the... No, I can't think of the code of it now. The Tamiya thinners, I don't use that whatsoever. If I want it to go off extremely quick, then I use a bit of 2K automotive thinners, and it goes off extremely quick. Give that a 5 minutes flash time just to let it tack off a little bit, and then give it a nice wet coat. This is only going to get the 2 coats on this one. It's the paint went on so nicely. As you'll see there, beautiful shine on it. Really pleased with this. No clear coat required. Nice reflections there. Yep, I'm a happy bunny. So, time to get the wheels out of the poor man's washing machine. These are the metal wheels on this one. Or as they call them, UMW, unpainted metal wheels. Still a little bit of red paint, so just using the wire brush there to flick it out. That's the beauty of the metal wheels, it don't damage them whatsoever. And then just a scrub up using mother-in-law's toothbrush again. So about the crappy camera angle again. These clean up really nice. Like I said, just using the mixture there is water, isopropyl, and just a touch of dishwasher, dish soap, or fairy liquid, as we call it. And it does the job nicely. I keep thinking about buying an ultrasonic cleanser, but I don't know if it warrants it with the amount I do, the amount I'd use it for the cost of them. So let me know what you think, guys. Is it worth me getting one? If any of you have actually got one of the heated ones, let me know if it's worthwhile or if it's not. Do you think it would warrant me getting one? So I'm undecided. Very, very undecided. I keep thinking about it and keep thinking, nah, I'll save me money. Buy something else. Probably more cars. But they're coming up nice and clean now, these wheels. Just fiddly little buggers to get out, that's all. Once again, a bit more red paint still on there. Not for long. Oops. Bloody things. I don't know. Some people paint these wheels silver, and I don't know why. Time to put the wheels back on, and as they're crimped, I'm going to be using my usual electrical crimps. Makes such a nice, simple, easy job of it. As you'll see how quick and easy it is. It's as simple as get ready to count how many seconds. Oh, done. Yep, it's that quick. What I'm using here, guys, is just using the metal pins from Pop Rivets. Make fantastic axles. One end is already rounded off. And get ready to count again, guys. How hard is it? Oh, done. Look at that. Just like new. Well, if you like the video, guys, so far, don't forget to give it a like, and please share it on your social media. I'd love to see one of my videos going around on social media at some point. I'm just going to do the headlights and the front grille on this. This is like the third series, and the series before it had silver flashes down the sides as well. But as it didn't have them when I checked underneath the paint, then I haven't put it back this time. I put it back as per original. I think it looks absolutely smashing. Just the video quality lets this down. I do apologise, guys. But it is a beautiful orange, really. And no glass and no interior, and no drilling, no tapping, no screws. Simple, squished together, and Bob's your great granddad. And I'm liking that. Just a quick recap of how it looked to start with its chipped paint. It's been painted red over the top, and even that's gone. And the broken bumper. And there you go, guys. It's nice new paint, lovely new axles, repaired bumper. Absolutely love this. I think it's gorgeous. And the only thing is it's missing, really, is a box. But we can sort that out, can't we, guys? So, decided to get out the old Paint Shop Pro and designed a box up. I couldn't find any images online of any boxes as such that I could actually use just to thingy down, so I've actually had to, apart from the yellow bits, the rest of it is literally created on the computer. I didn't have any thick cards, so this is literally just photographic paper. It's a little bit thicker than normal paper, and then what I've done is I've just given it a couple of coats of clear over the top just to lock in the ink, and a bit of PVA glue, or as some call it, wood glue or Elmer's. There's all different names for it, don't there? And there we go. Time to just fold the sides to make them fit nicely. And in goes the car. So what does it look like in the end? Well, here it is on the turntable, guys. The box looks a little bit tatty, but then it would do after 60 years. I'm happy with it. I know the box isn't perfect, but it's only going in my display case behind the actual car, so I'm not worried about that whatsoever. I'd say a big thanks to all my subscribers and all my new subscribers as well. Plenty more videos to come, guys. Sorry it's been a little while since my last video. I've not been too well. Got another build coming up soon for the 3 Blind Mice invitational build off, so don't forget to tune in for that one. If you like the video, then give me a thumbs up. Please share on your social media, and subscribe if you haven't. Cheers for watching, everyone. Bye.